In a world where every camera company seems to be in a frantic race to cram in more features, more megapixels, more menu pages, Hasselblad has done something different. They've focused, they've refined, and with the camera that's about to be announced, they might just prove that the future of photography isn't about adding more, but about perfecting what's essential. This is the Hasselblad X2D Mark II, and its biggest feature might just be its philosophy. Based on a flood of leaks and official filings, we are just days away from its official announcement on August 26, 2025. So today, we're diving into the specs and the genuinely revolutionary tech that have already hit the web, to ask the question, is this 100 megapixel beast a relic? Or is it a genius glimpse into what a professional camera should be? The promise for revolution on paper. Let's start with the technology, because what we're hearing isn't just an update, it's a fundamental shift in what a medium format camera can do. For years, medium format has been synonymous with slow to use, slow to process, and notoriously slow to focus. Hasselblad is aiming to shatter that stereotype with one groundbreaking piece of tech, LiDAR. Yeah, you heard that right. LiDAR. The same magic that guides self-driving cars is now being put inside a camera to nail focus. The X2D Mark II is rumored to feature a LiDAR-assisted autofocus system, reportedly developed with DJI, that uses a staggering 76,800 ranging points to map a scene in 3D. That's not just a step up, it's a different staircase. We're talking about a system that doesn't just look for contrast, it understands depth. This promises lightning-fast focus, even in the dim, murky light where traditional systems give up. But it gets better. For the first time ever in a Hasselblad, this new system will reportedly include continuous autofocus AFC, powered by deep learning algorithms. This is the holy grail for medium format. It means the camera can reliably track moving subjects, opening up disciplines that were previously off-limits, like high-end events or certain styles of fashion. The system is said to cover 425 phase detection zones, backed by that LiDAR and a new AF illuminator, making it a triple threat for focus accuracy. Of course, the heart of any Hasselblad is its sensor. The new model is built around an enhanced 100 megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor. But the number 100 doesn't tell the whole story. We're talking about 16-bit color depth, which can capture a mind-boggling 281 trillion colors. That's 64 times more color information than most high-end 14-bit cameras. This is what creates those buttery smooth tonal transitions that are the hallmark of the Hasselblad look. This sensor is paired with a dynamic range that has been pushed to a rumored 15.3 stops. For a landscape or architectural photographer, this means pulling every last detail from the deepest shadows and brightest highlights in a single shot. No more endless bracketing. It's all there in one file, processed through Hasselblad's legendary natural color solution, which is now enhanced for HDR workflows. And then there's the stabilization. One of the biggest hurdles for handheld medium format has always been motion blur. The original X2D made waves with its 7-stop stabilization. The X2D Mark II is set to improve on that. While some early, wild rumors claim 10 stops, the most credible leaks point to an upgraded 5-axis in-body image stabilization IBIS system rated for a class-leading 8 stops of compensation. Let that sink in. 8 stops. That means capturing tack-sharp, handheld images at shutter speeds you'd never dream of using with a 100 megapixel sensor. That's not an improvement, it's a creative superpower. The experience of the body and Sula camera is more than its spec sheet. It's about how it feels, how it responds, and how it gets out of your way. The leaked details about the X2D Mark II's design suggest Hasselblad has been listening. The body has been subtly refined. It's reportedly 7.5% lighter than its predecessor, which was already impressively compact for medium format, and will feature a new, understated graphite gray matte finish. These might seem like small tweaks, but for a photographer working all day, they make a real difference. But the most significant ergonomic upgrade is on the back. Photographers asked for it, and Hasselblad is finally delivering. 5D joystick. This is a massive quality of life win for quickly and intuitively picking a focus point. No more fumbling with button and dial combos, just a fluid flick of the thumb. It will be joined by another customizable button, putting even more control right where you need it. The rear screen is also getting a major boost. It's still a tilting 3.6-inch touchscreen, but the new OLED panel is said to be significantly brighter, hitting 1400 nits, making it far more usable in bright sunlight. And we have to talk about one of the most brilliant features carried over from the original, the built-in 1TB SSD. This is pure genius. It means you can shoot massive 100 megapixel files all day and never worry about swapping a memory card. The anxiety of a full or corrupted card just vanishes. For those who need it, the CAF Express Type B card slot is still there for backup or extra space. This isn't just storage, it's peace of mind, built right into the camera's soul. The reality? Who is this really for? This all sounds incredible, but let's ground ourselves and ask the two big questions. Who is this for? And what's it going to cost? Let's hit the price first, because the answer is genuinely shocking. When you hear LiDAR autofocus, 8-stop IBIS, and a 10MP sensor, you brace for an astronomical price tag. But according to multiple leaked press releases, the Hasselblad X2D 10C will launch at $7,399. That is not a typo. That's actually less than its predecessor cost at launch, and it aggressively positions the camera against its rivals. This pricing could send shockwaves through the high-end market. So, who is this for? It's for the photographic purist, the fine art photographer who prints their work large, the landscape photographer who obsesses over every detail, the commercial and fashion photographer who delivers unparalleled color and detail to their clients. It's for the portrait artist who wants to capture a soul, not just a face, with a depth and dimensionality other formats can't touch. Now, who is this asterisk not asterisk for? Despite the huge leap in autofocus, this is probably not your next sports or action wildlife camera. The experience, while faster, is still methodical. And while it might have some basic 4K video capabilities, though that's purely speculative, it is unapologetically a stills-first camera. It isn't trying to be an all-in-one hybrid machine. This is a specialized tool designed to do one thing: capture still photographs more perfectly than almost anything else on the planet. And that is its greatest strength. If you're as fascinated by this as I am and want to see how these specs translate to real-world images, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. We'll be covering this launch every step of the way. Let me know in the comments, which of these leaked features are you most excited about? So, back to the original question. Is the Hasselblad X2D 10C the future of cameras? I think it represents a future one that isn't about compromise, but about conviction. For too long, the industry has told us that progress means more. More modes, more buttons, more complexity. The result is cameras that can do everything but sometimes feel like they've lost their soul. The Hasselblad X2D 10C argues that the future is about focus. It's about identifying the core purpose of a tool and then using the most advanced tech available to perfect that purpose. By integrating revolutionary LiDAR autofocus, incredible 8-stop stabilization, and a world-class sensor into a simple, elegant body, Hasselblad isn't just making a better camera. They're making an argument for a better kind of photography. This camera represents a return to the craft of future that is less about specs for specs' sake, and more about the thoughtful, joyful act of creating a timeless image. And that's a future worth getting excited about.